What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. So really quickly, I have all three kids in here with me today: Prince, Mia, and Jason. And Jason is right under this dang tripod, so if it shakes, that's why. So Prince is taking a nap right now. Hopefully he stays asleep, but with the noise level going on right now, I'm not sure. Stop. I'm really not sure, but yeah. So, and I thought, I do one of two things when he sleep. One, I sleep with him, or dos, or two, I find something productive to do. Stop. I find something productive to do. So this is me being productive. So this video is long overdue, like 5 full months overdue, and I just put up 10. 5 full months overdue, and we are going to go into my labor and delivery story. I'm gonna insert clips and pictures and what I can, but my mom had recorded it for me. I was just too busy in labor to even record like the entire process, but Mia, watch out, to record the entire process. But I do have videos and pictures and stuff, so we're gonna get right into our video. So basically how it started was I went to my 39-week checkup, and initially, you guys, I'm not sure if I had touched on this subject at all in any of my videos before I had him, but I wanted to do a natural home water birth. That was a plan, to do a home water birth, and I even considered doing it in a birthing center because it's still like a home-like setting, and it's still natural in the water, blah blah blah. So I'm sorry I keep looking up a princess on the bed. He looks like he's waking up. But yeah, so I went to a natural home water birth. That was the plan. Went for my 39-week checkup and basically was told that okay, and give it to me here. And basically was told that I needed to go in and be induced. Prince's heart rate was dropping a little bit, so it became unsafe for me to be able to go. Well, I mean, not completely unsafe. It's just we just didn't want to take the risk of doing it at home. Something happened, blah blah blah. Even though I live right around the corner from the hospital, so we ended up driving an hour away to go have him. I came home, I took a nap, I took a shower, I got dressed, and we went on. Me and his dad went on and went to the hospital. They started me very, very slowly on Pitocin, but I told them give me this, and then they also inserted a balloon inside of me. It's really just like a serious balloon that they blow up, and it helps you dilate. It's supposed to help you dilate. So I ended up dilating within the hour to 4 or 5 centimeters really quickly, and the balloon fell out. And once the balloon fell out, it was like, let's go. So they upped my Pitocin full throttle, and within a couple hours, I started to feel some contractions. I was adamant with my doctor that, one, I didn't want her to pop my water at all, or break my water at all. I wanted for it to be broken naturally, because most of the time they'll go in and do it for you, but I wanted it to be broken naturally or not broken at all. I really wanted an in-call birth. If you don't know what that is, it's when the baby is born in its amniotic sac still, and that's really what I wanted, but it's very, very, very rare. So if it was gonna happen, I was like, yes, God, let it happen. But it didn't. My water broke on its own at about 6 centimeters, I think. As soon as she went in to check me, she was like, this is about to bust, and boom, it happened, and boom, it bust. It was a huge gush of water. It was just like, and people make it seem like in the movies and stuff like it's just one gush. It's not. It's like an entire stream flowing out of you constantly for like 10 freaking seconds, and it just streamed right on out of me. So that was that. And then once that happened, everything just started flowing. My contractions started to hit. They're really, really mild at first, not too much. I was in labor a total of 9 hours, but active labor 4 hours. What active labor is when you really start to feel those contractions, when they hurt really, really badly. So for me being a 1, first-time mom, 2, a mom who was induced, that went extremely fast, because some people can be in labor for 3 full days before, you know, they see any changes or anything like that, before they even have the baby, whatever. I know many of moms who's in labor for hours with their first. I was lucky and wasn't. It was extremely fast for me. So, yeah, so I didn't want any medicine. I was adamant about no medicine. I wanted a natural birth. That was just that. The doctors kept pushing. This is another reason I really didn't want to have a baby in the hospital. The doctor kept pushing for me to have an epidural. I said, absolutely not. Not going to happen. I will not. Leave me alone. But the doctor kept pushing for it. I did not fall for it. I ended up getting no medicine, but I was in so much pain. I was screaming. It was so terrible for me. Yeah. So I ended up hitting 8 centimeters, and by the time I hit 8 centimeters, I was like dying. I was like, okay, give me the IV meds, drug me. But they didn't, because I was already way too far along and to make the baby lazy. So they did not give me the medication, and I wanted it at that point, but it was too late. So I had no choice but to continue on with it, full throttle. I got through it. I knew once I hit a certain point that they wouldn't give you any medicine past that point, because then the baby will, you know, it can slow things down. So by the time I did one medicine, it was way too late, and I was actually like, yes, thank you, God, in my heart, you know, because I really wanted to do this natural. So once I hit 8 centimeters, I was like, oh, girl, you know, things are getting rolling. We're like 2 hours into active labor, and they're like, yeah, this is going good. So I feel the urge to push. I'm not sure how far along I'm dilated at this point. The doctors have not been in to check me in like over an hour. I'm like screaming, I'm hollering, contractions hit me. I'm trying to focus on different things. Maybe that'll help, but it's not. So what was I saying? So I feel I'm like pushing. And mom's like, are you pushing? So my mom goes down there. Mind you, it's only 3 of us in the room, me, my mom, and my child's father. We're only 3 people in the room, and I'm pushing, I'm trying to push, and I had a really great support system. That's one thing I have to say to you guys. If you're having a baby, be adamant about what you want, how you want it, who you want in the room, blah, blah, blah. Because I was very adamant that I only wanted my mom, my son's daddy in the room. That was it. That was all. No matter where I was having my baby, whether it was at home or whatever the case may be, it would only been us 3, and that was it. And they were my support system. I thought they were gonna work my damn nerves, but they didn't. They were held in my hand. I was like crying. I was saying I hate everybody. I'm never gonna do this again. You know, the usual stuff. So my son's dad was such a huge help. He was holding my hand, and although I probably was being such a bitch, it's like, don't freaking touch me when my contractions came, you know, whatever. I was screaming, I was yelling. It was just a whole movie, seriously. So yeah, so now I'm pushing, and my mom's like, I was like, Mom, check me, I can feel him. When you don't have medication, you literally feel everything. I felt myself opening up. I felt me dilating. I felt like everything shifting inside of me. I felt him pushing down, and I swear I felt his head right there at the edge of my vagina. My mom lifts up my gown, because I was already out the blanket because I was hot and cold. My mom lifts up my gown, and she's like, oh my God, I see his hair. And I was like, he has hair, he has hair. She's like, yes, I see his hair. So she goes out, she calls the doctor. Meanwhile, I'm pushing without the doctors and nurses. She goes in the hall, she's like, someone better come in here quick. They came in, and in the video that I'm going to insert, I have to really edit the hell out of this and blur some stuff out, because it's very, very vivid. You can see everything, and I don't want my vagina out there. So I'm going to try and blur as much as I can.
Let go. Yeah. Let go. There we go. Got this.
And 1, 2,
Push,
3,
baby.
4, 5,
There you go.
Here he comes.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Deep breath. Right back out, Mama. Push.
1,
Push, baby,
2,
push. There you
3,
go.
4, 5,
Hold it in.
6,
Hold it in.
7,
Push, baby.
Yes.
9, 10.
Again.
Push. Come on, Paige.
You got it.
Come on, you got.
Hold your breath in. Hold your
6,
breath in.
7, 8.
Almost. We're almost
Oh,
there. Again.
push. Come on, Paige.
You You got it.
Come on, you
Hold your
got.
breath in. Hold your
6,
breath in.
7, 8.
Almost. We're almost
Oh,
Okay, there we go. Okay.
breathe.
Good. Good. Keep going.
there. Push. Keep pushing, Mama.
Pushing on it. There we go.
Okay. Breathe, baby, breathe. Oh God.
But in the video, you can see the nurse going like this on my vagina, like she's trying to push my baby back in. And I'm pushing, I'm going full throttle, and they're like, don't push, wait for the doctor. I was like, oh, Prince is waking up. At this point, I wasn't waiting for a doctor. It was happening, and it was happening now. Prince woke up, guys. So I was going full freaking throttle. By the time the doctor came in, you say hi, buddy. We talk about you and how you arrived, what you do with your medication. We talk about you. So by the time the doctor came in, he was getting prepped and putting stuff on. He was acting so extremely nervous, like he didn't know what he was doing. I really did not like my doctor that ended up coming in. It wasn't my regular doctor, but whatever. I was already pushing, and he was just like, push. And I'm like, oh, I already did. I think I got my son out in 3 good pushes. 3 sets of 10 count pushes. Boom, I popped his head, and then boom, here comes his whole body. And when his body came out, you could see it all over me. When he came out, it was such relief. It felt so good. It felt like the best poop you've ever taken in your entire life when he dropped out of me. It was so amazing. I loved it. I was so happy it's over. I tore. The doctor was like playing with the freaking flaps. I had a 3rd-degree tear. Obviously, I'm not going to show you guys my vagina because it's just not in the books for me to show that. But I'm going to insert a picture of the different degrees of tears. I had a 3rd-degree tear basically from the front to the back, but not all the way across the booty. That makes sense. Look at the picture. And, hold on. And so, yeah. So they had to stitch me up. My baby came out. I was like, oh my God, he looks just like his daddy. He's just so amazing. I just can't believe it. And his dad, I've never seen his dad like that. He was in total bliss. He was like, you did amazing. You did a good job. And I'm so happy that you see me? And I was like, oh my God, I'm a mommy. And so then they stitched me. I had to get stitches. They were dissolvable stitches. It took about 3 weeks for them to completely fall out. And in order for me to completely heal, I'm only just now, for real, not feeling so much pressure down there in my vagina. 5 months later.
I can see you, Paige.
Okay, baby. So, yeah. That's my labor and delivery with Prince. It was like up and down. I'm not going to lie to you. I was making these noises, moaning kind of noises. And it was like a low moan. Like, it was like worse than that, and it sounded like sex. Seriously, it sounded like porn. But you know, labor is like a beautiful and ugly, disgusting, but miracle all at one time. It was just it was crazy, but look what I got out of it. I'm Papa do. Look at you. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi. You say hi. He just woke up, guys, so he's probably ready for a bully. As soon as I had him, I was up using the bathroom. Okay, Mama. I was up using the bathroom. I fed him immediately. He latched on perfectly. He had tongue ties, so it did hurt when he latched, but it was amazing though. He's like, seriously, it was the perfect experience. He literally ate and he slept for 12 hours straight, and they were so nervous. And then they were so nervous because he hadn't eaten, but he slept. So he's always been a great sleeper. But that's my labor and delivery story, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. Turn on your post notifications. Leave me some video suggestions down below. Let me know how your labor went. You guys, I'm always open to meeting new mommy friends, so hit me up. And yeah, that's gonna be all for this video. Do you say bye-bye? Do you say bye-bye, honey? You say bye-bye. Yeah. I got my baby, guys, and it's literally, being a mom is so amazing. But that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
I want you